extra app. We have put in much. If you ever have
Motive.
Freshness preserved. Shield to the bone.
Mirror images dispersed like water. Gotcha!
Witness the power of Gurwa. Into the shadows.
Got you!
Cool it! What's the hurry?
In this body, hunt them down.
Dodge this!
Rain out. Lines your fate.
Disgusting.
Smell of treasure. Strange. I kill you. I can't breathe.
That was unexpected.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind. Not good. Time to act. Body and mind. I am outplayed. The victor is declared.
What's the hurry? Ha! What's the hurry? What's the hurry? I'm not done.
I am defeated. Body and mind. Rain outlines your ready.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Hunt them down. Let me weave you a verse.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
No, my sword!
Oh, so sorry.
From whence you came!
Time to testify. Looted. Enough! When evil lurks, shoot on sight! Ready. Rain cutter.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Spirit Blade! Attack! A touch of frost.
Loaded. Time to testify. Into the shadows.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act. Rain cutter.
Freeze.
Loaded. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready. Let me leave you a verse.
Oh, so sorry.
Hunt them down.
Submit for judgment! Swift!
Rain outlines your fate. Into the shadows. Loaded.
Cool it.
No, my sword!
Don't get frostbite. Where evil lurks,
Shoot on sight. Ready. find your fate.
From whence you came, a touch of froth.
Dodge this!
Into the shadows. Time to act. Body and mind. No, my sword!
He tried.
Loaded.
Cool it, the fairy!
I've got the upper hand.
Dodge this!
Enough! Ready.
Finally,
Longer! Eat this! Ready!
cool it! What's the hurry?
Loaded.
I've got the upper hand. You win this battle.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. Ready. Hunt them down.
Freeze!
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Into the shadows.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
The brightest flames burn fastest.
Ready. A sharpshooter.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
No, my sword!
Dodge this!
Into the shadows. The victor is declared.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. I didn't know you were such a slacker. What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Catch the wind.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
What's the hurry?
Let's get down to business.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. Freeze.
Move it.
To the very
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure? Body and mind. Time to act.
Let's get
Rain, outlines your ready.
Say no more! The fairy!
Time to testify.
Cool it!
Have a little taste. Suffocate.
Finally,
Fry. Picked the wrong test subject.
freeze!
No, my sword! Body and mind. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Smell of treasure. Strange. Smell of treasure. Strange.
Let me try.
Into the shadows.
This moment will be frozen.
Let me weave you a verse.
Cheap tricks.
Ready. Hunt them down. Time to finish this.
Freeze!
Loaded.
Cut down. Like this.
stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Let's get down to business.
No, my sword!
Cool it.
Loaded.
Take a berry.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
Into the shadows.
I'm saving for Farina. If I get Farina really early, I will try and get Raspy, but yeah, it is what it is. I wouldn't mind getting both, but I'm mainly saving for Farina. I think I'm good. One four, I think I lost four. I watched someone watching chess. Okay. That's just. I don't want first man. I do love going for the flame pots.
Let's get down to business.
Loaded.
Dodge this. Finally,
As I was talking.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature. Time to act.
Inventory. 25. Yes. I'm getting a story quest, no one. At least a story quest before entering it there, at least. But before story quest starts, I think is I right for me to do this? Offer. That's 2. Get 15, so next time at 12, it's another 2 free normal wishes, then yeah, and there's another 2 fates here somewhere. Anyway, yeah, okay. As for adventure, I bring up. So I just need to check if my voice is able to be heard. Okay, it is. Wait, should I do an interview quest? No, some people say days quest is decent, so I'll do days, I think. I think days, from what I saw of a cutscene days quest, but I occasionally get cutscenes or whatnot. Like, you just show down like all cutscenes, okay. I may do it for edits, the only thing cutscene for edits, or I can plug up for thumbnails, so sure. It'll show a picture, so I do know kind of that. I have no idea what the question about this quickly though. And this way, they are.
I was trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
I don't know.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
That wasn't on our list, Paimon. Was it?
We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
Okay.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes! Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that!
Paimon, you're just a girl.
Wait, didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
Ah.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. there's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even
really?
paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Well,
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Don't know how much you can do. You're an MC. You're not even a
Looks
4-star. Yeah, it's not like
Too
3 stars or
perceptive,
2
my
stars or
lady.
1-star characters.
Seems I can't hide
Then
anything
Pam gets
from
out,
you.
she becomes a 1-star.
I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
King Deshret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only had they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women.
Wow.
Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yes, that's the best you could say. But it doesn't sound like he had all bad intentions.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. They would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out why they suddenly started causing so much trouble.
Yeah. I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I'll go back to the Elizabeth Day.
Huh? There's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help.
You can count me, I'll do my best.
I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
That was just... It took freaking 14 minutes for that freaking just prologue. But just quick, don't check. I do have 77 on those. Where am I going? Oh.
Time to act.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
It's nice to meet you. I trust you with my life.
Oh, so you've already become like one of us? Well, that's good to know. Anyway, since we've got newcomers, let me fill you in on what Dakan al-Ahmar has been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. And it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as Dakan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
You were able to cause so much damage that somehow makes things even more confusing.
It sounds mighty strange to me, too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say, though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew, after all.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Dakan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh,